Hey everybody, we got a MT09 SP in for a Woolwich ECU flash, full exhaust system and a K&N filter today. So this is the bike. It is real nice. It's got Olin's rear shock with remote preload, very nice. Let's just take a look at the stock exhaust. So as you can see, the catalytic converter is built into this exhaust system. So huge restriction, so we're going to be removing that, fitting the full Akrapovic, and then we will fit the filter and get it up on the dyno and do the flash and tune. Enjoy, we're going to do the pre-run. Okay, so we just finished the pre-run on the MT09 SP. The power output after the third run was 104.9 and 83 Newton meters. We can see the air-fuel ratio runs really rich. At that point where I've marked is running at 12.2 to 1. The curve is not too bad. As you saw in the video, it always double limits. So the second run I just went to the first limiter. I don't know why they do that, but once I de-restrict them, that problem's solved. You can see the normal characteristics of the torque curve at about between 4,000 and 5,000 RPM, where they've got some restrictions in for certain reasons, noise testing, emissions, it could be a number of things. Always starts off lean in the closed loop area and then obviously richens itself up, so we'll gain there. Temperature today is quite hot already. I mean, it's what time? 9:20 in the morning, and it's already 36 degrees and 70% humidity. So yeah, you can see we're fighting against another animal here, heat. But anyway, yeah, we're going to finish up, pull it off, and then fit the exhaust system, and then we'll get the filter, install that, and then get it back on the dyno. Okay, so we removed the stock exhaust. It was very easy. 2 bolts at the back, 6 nuts in the front. Remove the lambda sensor. That'll have to go back in afterwards but not be connected. Here's all our brackets are Loctited on. We've got all our copper slip in there so that there's a nice seal. Yeah, ready to assemble. So we all fitted up with the new exhaust. Here she is. You'll see how it sounds with the Gatling gun removed, but it sounds pretty loud as it is. And we'll pull that out for the tuning and just see how it goes. Put it back in and see if it affects power drastically or anyway, looks good. Okay, so we've stripped out the airbox and we're removing the evap canister. We've blanked off the recirculation feed, and what I'm going to do is to bypass that, I'm just going to tee the vent into the run out. So that'll be teed in somewhere over there, and that'll go, or shall I say, that way, and that'll go straight onto the tank. And then obviously we need to blank off the pair valve so that doesn't pump the dirty air back. Okay, so we got our stock file up here. Let's see what we got. Fan temp, we normally drop that down a bit. Okay, disable top speed limiter, pair valve, O2 and closed loop, fuel cut. Limiters, we normally take it up about 500 in stock springs, so that'll take us to 900. Let's check other maps. So our electronic throttle valves, let's go gear 5 for example. A mode is what we tune. So we can see here that basically it ramps up. Let's get a better angle. Ramps up, opens to 100%, you can see there, 100. And then it just falls flat. So that's the restriction over here. So this part of the map here is the ramp down. So you can see it basically just shuts its air off there to down to from 100 to 40%, so it's half. So we can definitely improve on that. Let's just check the other gears will probably be the same. Sixth gear is a little bit more. Fourth gear is unrestricted. So fourth gear is the one that we would probably use, and then just smooth out this area over there. Okay, so I'll go back and clean all that up anyway. Let's take a look at our ignition maps. Ignition maps, again, all over the place. You can see they dip it down certain intervals here. Over here where we get our emission noise testing, they dip all that down, very uneven, very not so smooth. Let's just check our power mode. We're going to be tuning exactly the same. So that's all over. We'll fix all that up. And that's basically it. So then we must just sort out our fueling maps. Let's just take a look what we look like in TPS. Okay, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's relatively smooth, but obviously here is going to be too lean, you can see. So once we ramp up the EDVs, we're going to have to tune this up because this is going to be too lean. You can see here where it gets to full throttle on 100%, it's restricted. So we'll sort that out. Let me correct Righto, so that's our 2019 MT09 SP, all tuned and finished. Let's see here, let me just get up the screen, sorry. Okay, as you can see, final numbers is 104.9 to 100 and call it 18, and 83 to 90 Newton meters. You can see a nice smooth linear curve. We've raised the limiter. It was obviously going so rich before that it was just killing the plug, so this would kind of like pigtail around as you saw in the pre-run. So I just kind of cut it there because it had already reached its peak numbers. It just kind of spiraled down at the bottom, looked terrible, so I thought let me get a clean run at least. So that's our final graph. You can see it made power and torque right through the rev range. Decent gain over there is like 12 Newton meter. That's about 8 horsepower the whole way through the range. Gain quite big on top here. So yeah, revs clean to limit now, everything good to go. So hopefully happy client. Nice bike. The system sounds amazing, cracks nicely when you shift. Yeah, bike's good. Hopefully he's happy and we can get some nice feedback. Yeah, very nice bike. I really enjoyed tuning this one. Anyway, as I said, you know, obviously with ignition timing I had to back some off because we got a bit of detonation there, so Just backed a few degrees of timing off there, richened it up in that spot, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching.